Sally. Oh, you look so beautiful. What's wrong? Sally.
I'm sorry, too. Seriously, where could Marley be? What do you think?
I don't know. I'll ask Donna if she's seen her.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, Rachel, you didn't say you were coming. Hi, Dr. Frame. Look, it's Skip. I'd like you to meet my sister.
Where's Sally? Have you seen Sally, Nancy?
Well, no, not in a while.
How long?
Well, I don't know, about 15 minutes. Watch. That sounded like gunshots. Sally.
I used to think I was tied to a heartache.
I should get back to my party.
You will, in a few minutes.
Thomasine is covering things just in case. I told her where I was.
What if Hunt gets suspicious and puts two and two together? It could cause a lot of trouble for us.
He won't. And he's probably busy dancing with all the other girls there.
Now, if it were me, I wouldn't dance with anybody else but you.
How long are you going to stare at that picture?
Until these features are burned into my brain.
And what good is that going to do you?
Felicia, this is the man who's responsible for the disappearance of Cecile.
We don't know that.
And he killed Julia.
That is still just a theory. And even if it were so, we don't have any proof that there's any kind of connection.
I think there is a connection.
I don't buy it.
Yeah, well, at first you didn't buy the fact that it was Cecile on the phone either.
Want to know the truth?
What?
I still don't. I don't know. It's just too...
What?
It's too fantastic here.
I see. Something scientific like voice prints don't convince you, do they? You'd rather rely on the supernatural.
We need to get out of here. Oh, now I know how poor Carolyn felt in her cage.
Do you have more empathy for a gorilla than for Cecile in need?
I also have needs. Why don't you take me to a nice restaurant?
Because I'm not moving from this place. If Cecile calls back, I answer.
Sally? Sally, are you here? Oh, here, it's shots. Sally, what happened?
What's going on?
Another world. This part is brought to you by Jif Peanut Butter. For fresh peanut taste, choosy mothers choose Jif.
Sally.
Perry.
Sally.
Sally. What is going? Perry, she's got a gun.
Just stay calm, Donna. It's all right.
It's not all right. What has she done, Perry?
Stop it. Just stay all right. Sally, it's okay. It's all right. Now I want you to tell me what happened.
I didn't want to do it. Do what, Perry? What is she talking about?
Donna.
What are you doing?
Please, Donna.
Donna, nobody said that she thought she heard gunshots from down here.
What's going on?
Perry, make her tell you what happened.
Will you please keep it under control? It's under control. Keep a lid on it, all right?
Perry?
Sally?
What is it? Is Sally okay?
Alice, she's right here. Will you take her out of here, please?
Oh, honey. Honey?
Mom, I didn't want to do
It's your mom. What, Perry?
Donna,
What is she
shut
talking
up!
about?
Shut up and leave her alone.
Take it easy.
I got it under control, Dad. Rachel, will you please take care of this? Will you take her out
Sally,
of here?
come on. Mom and I have you. Take it easy. Easy.
All right. I want to know what all this is about. No, those certainly sounded like gunshots to me.
Oh, well, could you tell where they were coming from?
Well, it was probably firecrackers.
Or possibly a car backfire.
Listen, why don't you two go dance?
Mom, I'd rather make sure everything's all right.
Everything is all right. Now, why don't you go have a good time?
Yeah, Mom's right. With everything happening lately, I get paranoid.
Well, still, don't you think we should tell Miss Love?
Oh, come on, let's go party.
Well, what if something's up?
Well, if something were up, nobody would be dancing, right?
Yeah.
Come on. Maybe the buffet's out. I'm starved.
Let's go see what we can find out.
Hey there. Peter. Hello, Emily.
Hi.
Hello, Peter.
We've been watching you across the floor all evening and haven't had a chance to talk to you.
Oh,
Isn't this a great party? All the kids are having a terrific
oh
time.
yeah, it's just great. It's terrific. It's a wonderful party.
A gun.
Sally, are you all right?
Why did I have a gun?
A gun? Honey, let's go. It's all right. Perry was with her.
I didn't mean to do it, though.
Was somebody hurt? We don't know anything, Mom. Perry would know more.
Let's go home, sweetheart. I think we're okay.
Oh, no, Sally! Oh, Peter.
It's all right, Sally. Here. Well, I'll help you take her to the car.
Okay.
You know, that's kind of sexy.
Sexy. I was trying to make you sneeze.
Sneezing isn't sexy.
No.
What is?
I'm hardly an expert.
Am I?
Are you what?
Am I sexy?
You're cute.
Cute?
Yeah, cute.
Well, now, I have been called many things before, but never cute.
Well, didn't your mother call you cute?
Years ago, but that doesn't count.
Well, you're cute to me.
Thanks a lot.
Maybe I'll even make you a t-shirt that says cute on it.
You mean you know how to sew?
No, but I'll learn.
Well, you don't have to for me.
I want to. I want to learn how to cook and how to sew
And how to make your own soap and spin flax and dip candles.
Yeah, all those domestic things.
Why?
'Cause I might be a wife someday, and I want to know how to do those things.
But haven't you heard, woman? Wives don't do those things anymore. It's called liberation.
Ah, no. Liberation is that men can do them, too.
Oh, now I refuse to dip candles. That's where I draw the line.
I don't mind. Guess I'm old-fashioned.
Yeah, I guess I am too. Now, what's so funny?
Only 17 and both old-fashioned. And what's in store for us?
Lots of good things, I hope.
Marley, you better get back up to the house. Hunt's pretty upset.
I've only been gone for 5 minutes.
More than a half an hour is more like
hour.
it.
Oh, Ben, I...
It's okay. It's okay. Thanks for a lovely party.
I heard shots from outside, and when I came down here, I saw Sally standing here staring, and that's when I saw she had the gun.
What was she doing down here, Perry?
What was she doing with the gun in the first place?
Firing it, apparently.
But was she alone? I mean, why would she be firing a gun by herself?
I didn't see anyone, Donna. But when I came down, the door to the back was open, so somebody could have slipped out.
Well, she's been under all sorts of stress lately.
Due to Ewing?
Everything for months. Maybe her mind just snapped and she wandered down here.
What does she know about this cellar?
Carl, I don't know. I don't know what would be in her head.
All right, Perry, I think you should go back upstairs. And, I'll take care of things down here.
Yeah, I guess there's not much I can do.
If anybody heard anything, just say something.
Yeah, I
say
will,
something
I will. I'll tell
appropriate,
them.
because I don't want the party to...
Sally made quite a mess, didn't she?
Darling, why don't you go on back up to the party, and I'll tell Hildy to get somebody down here to clean this up.
No, I'll take care of it.
No, I don't mind, really.
I'll take care of it. What's bothering you, darling? You seem very nervous.
Of course I'm nervous. Some woman comes into my home and starts firing a gun like a maniac.
Yes, well, there's always the possibility that she wasn't alone.
What do you mean?
Just that. There was someone else down here.
think you should consider professional help.
What?
You heard me.
No, I didn't. I was reading.
You're not reading, you're watching the phone.
Well, if you want to get technical about it, I suppose that's
So I repeat, you need professional help.
What do you mean? Peter hired 2 private investigators. They've come up with nothing. The Bay City Police Department has devoted half of its incompetence to this case. It seems to me that professional help is a total washout.
I'm talking about a shrink.
For what?
For you nincompoop.
I don't need a shrink. I need Cecile. Or more precisely, she needs me, and I plan to be here when she calls. And don't call me names just because I'm in love.
This is not love. At least not the way you do it. This is obsession. This is neuroses. This is weird.
How would you know? Because you write that bologna and cheese that about something that your sleazy fans refer to as romance? That makes you an expert?
Because I consider you a sickie at the moment, I'm going to ignore that. In fact, I'm going to leave.
Good. Wait a minute, where are you going?
You mean you care?
Well, when Cecile calls back, I may need all hands.
I'm going out to a civilized dinner in a very elegant restaurant. Goodbye.
Felicia, it's her. It's Cecile.
If you're keeping something from me...
No, Donna, I saw exactly what you saw.
What exactly did you say?
I told you, but...
Everything's taken care of. But now, look, I was wondering, do you think we should call the police?
The police? Why would we want to call the police?
Well, Sally did fire off a gun, Donna.
Well, it's clear that she's disturbed, but there's no reason to call the police.
Yeah, I agree. I think we should just keep the party going as it is. In fact, I'm going to go ask Nancy to dance. I'll see you in a minute. Hi.
Since when is Perry concerned with appearances?
For Marley's sake, of course. If we call the police, it's going to ruin her party.
Might add a little excitement.
Not the sort of excitement that we want here. I'm not going to have it, Carl. I don't want it. Hi, Sandy. I hope you're having a good evening.
Yeah, well, I'm having a terrific time, but unfortunately I have to leave now. I just wanted to thank you for inviting us.
Where's Blaine?
Blaine was feeling a little sick, so she went home early.
Oh, what a pity.
Yeah.
Sandy, forgive me. Do you think we could discuss one item of business before you go?
Sure.
Excuse us, Donna.
Oh, Donna, it's a lovely party. Thank you. Quint, hi. Having a good time? Well, aside from feeling rather like a chaperone, I missed another
Have you
party.
seen Marley's date? Never mind. There he is.
Oh, need some backup?
No, I better handle this myself.
What's wrong?
Why is life so complicated?
I went to check on the food.
For half an hour? They've had it out for a while already.
I know, but when I was in the kitchen checking, it was hot, so I went out the back door for a walk.
For half an hour.
I lost track of time.
Are you trying to tell me something?
No, really. Crowds just get to me sometimes, huh?
You know, if you didn't want me to be your date tonight, all you had to do was say no.
Hunt, when I left, you were dancing with Nancy. I thought you were having a good time.
Oh, yeah. Having a swell time. Wonderful.
Hello.
Cass?
Cecile.
Help me, Cass.
I want to. Just tell me how.
Help me, please.
I will. Why did you run away yesterday? We saw you outside
The man, he made me.
What man?
The man, Cass, please.
Cecile, tell me about him. Tell me what he looks like.
Cruel. He looks cruel.
Describe him to me. Do the best you can.
Mustache. He has a mustache. He's not old. He's not young. Dark clothes. Dark glasses. Cruel.
I knew it.
Help me, Cass.
Where are you?
I don't know.
I want you to listen to me very carefully, Cecile. Look around you and describe anything you see to me, anything at all. Cecile. Cecile. I was right. I was right.
a bullet in there?
Not as far as I can see, but it's a bad wound.
Oh, Sally, what happened to Sally?
Alice took her home.
Why, Perry? Why would she do this?
Carolyn, I don't know. She had a gun, and I just don't know.
And the look in her eyes. I'll never forget it. It was like she was scared of me.
Yeah, I know. I saw.
Why? Why would she be scared of me?
Maybe she didn't know it was you.
No, she knew.
What are you doing here?
You must understand the touch of your hand makes my pulse react. That it's only the thrill for me, girl, possess such passion. It's physical, only logical. You must try to ignore having.
Hi there.
Hello.
At least Don invited somebody I know. All these teenagers are starting to make me feel like a senior citizen.
I wasn't invited, actually.
Don't tell me you crashed.
No, I'm working. I did the food.
That explains it.
Explains what?
Why it's so good. Look, Mr. Todd, I know you and I both got off to the wrong foot, but Lily wants us to be friends.
I know she does.
And given the circumstance between the two of you, not to mention between my daughter and your son, we're bound to run into each other. So my feeling is, why not make the best of it? What do you say?
I suppose anybody who likes my cooking can't be all bad.
Truce?
Truce.
Hey, Gwen, how you doing? Didn't see you before.
They need you in the kitchen.
So much for a breath of fresh air.
Excuse me. So much for Mr. Todd. Anyway, this is Kathleen McKinnon, Quinn Harding.
Lori's friend. Well, thank you. Are you related to MJ and Ben?
Siblings, and all that implies.
Oh, yes, I can see a resemblance.
Well, it's fairly superficial.
Well, I was just about to watch the teenagers dance.
Ah, yeah, maybe pick up a few new steps, huh?
3 easy lessons on how to throw my back out. See you later.
Okay.
We sure cleared the terrace in a hurry.
Yeah, I seem to be having that effect on people tonight.
So, how's your substitute date working out?
You always this way?
What way?
So up front.
Saves time.
Uh-huh.
You didn't answer my question.
Okay, not bad so far. What I don't understand is why you didn't wait at the house for me to pick you up instead of just showing up here.
Maybe I didn't want to give you a chance to reject me.
You really think I would have?
No.
Pretty sure of yourself, aren't you?
Why not?
Going somewhere?
As a matter of fact, I am.
What?
I have to leave.
No. No. That is where I draw the line. You are my date.
I'm your substitute date. Substitute dates have different hours from regular dates.
Where are you going?
I have some work that I have to do.
Work? What kind of work?
Just work.
And if I don't allow you to leave, what's going to happen? You're going to turn into a pumpkin?
A tigress.
Ooh, now. That might be worth seeing.
I don't think you're ready for that yet. Would you like to take me, or shall I call a cab?
This definitely is not my night. Shall we?
You have to get out of here. You have no right to be here.
Donna, now please.
How did you find out?
Donna, that doesn't matter. What matters now is that Kathleen needs help.
Perry, you've got to get out of here. You just get out of here. Nobody must know about this.
Nobody does know, Donna.
They will find out. Everybody's going to find out.
No, nobody's going to find out that Kathleen is here. He needs my help,
Perry,
Donna.
you have to get out of here.
Donna,
You
no,
cannot
Donna,
stay
please.
everything.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. I'm sorry.
I know this is wrong.
No, it's not. No, it's not wrong, Donna. Helping Kathleen was not wrong, but we can't do anymore. He needs a doctor.
No.
You call
No.
You
call the doctor. You might as well sign my death warrant.
Catlin, if that wound gets infected and isn't taken care of, we're doing the same thing.
Perry, I can take care of Catlin.
No, you can't, Donna.
I can. I can take care of him, and I'm in charge here. Now, you must
He
leave.
needs medical help.
I know what Catlin needs. Now, leave before he starts to suspect.
Who?
Carl. If both of us are away from the party, he's going to notice. Leave.
She's right. Hutchins could make trouble.
There's going to be trouble if you don't see to that wound, Donna.
Just go. Perry, thanks for everything.
He thinks I can't manage this. He's wrong. I can handle this.
What's that?
Scotch.
No, I don't want a drink.
This is not for a drink, dear. This is for the bullet wound. The alcohol will cleanse it. The wound has to be cleansed. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Some things can't be helped. Can't be helped.
I'm a lot of trouble, aren't I?
You're going to be all right. You're safe here with me. He won't find you.
Do you know where Sally got the gun?
No, Larry, I don't.
Oh, is Sally all right?
Well, she's upset and confused, naturally.
Alice, what was she shooting at?
I don't know.
Was Catlin there?
Look, Larry, Sally needs me. I really have to go.
Okay, MJ and I are going to go over to the Loves. We'll see what we can find out, and I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye-bye. Honey? Mom, I don't understand. Why would I do that? It's all right. It's all over now.
Why would I shoot at Catlin? Why did I buy a gun?
Did it have anything to do with the hypnotist you talked about in the car?
Oh, there's more to that story.
Dr. Harris was trying to help me remember about David's murder.
Could the hypnotist have given her some sort of post-hypnotic suggestion or something?
Well, the theory is they can't make anybody do what they don't want to, you know?
I didn't want to hurt Catlin.
I know that, honey.
He might be dead.
No. He is not dead. There was no sign of him.
Mom, I saw him. I looked at him. I pulled the trigger.
Sally, listen. Listen to me. Perry was down in the cellar first. He didn't see anyone. If Catlin had been badly hurt, he couldn't have left.
Now try to remember, sweetheart. What happened right after you pulled the trigger?
The last thing I remember, Catlin said my name. And then Perry was shaking me. Mom, I killed him. I killed Catlin. I shot at him. I can't believe I did that.
Sweetie.
It's all right. It's all right, honey. He's okay.
Take it easy.
Oh.
Wait a minute, what's this?
What?
These are needle marks. Somebody's been giving her injections.
Well, she left.
Well, how come?
Well, it's kind of complicated, but she was upset.
Well, Perry, did it have anything to do with the shots we heard?
Who heard?
Well, Skipper and I, and Mom and Brian. We were standing right here on the terrace. Maybe the sound didn't come through over there.
Nancy, you got to do me a favor, and you don't tell anybody about this, all right?
Well, sure, but how come?
I can't go into it right now, but just trust me and don't.
Hey, Nancy,
All right.
you want to dance some more while there's still a party to
Well,
dance?
sure. Well, actually, Mary and I were kind of talking.
No, really, it's fine. Go right ahead.
All right?
I'll be okay.
All right, great.
It was so good of the two of you to come.
Well, I want to thank you for a grand evening. Oh, and I'll be sure to get that list of fantasies to you, John.
Yes, please do that.
What fantasy?
It's not what you're thinking, Donna. I asked Dr. Jackson to compile a list of the neurological equipment that his department would most wish for.
How you can talk business at a party like this? Dear Carl can talk business anywhere, anytime. Well, I must say that the hospital has improved remarkably since you've been heading up the board, Mr.
My dear lady, you're very kind.
Joyce, the holy terror of 4 West.
She doesn't look like a terror to me.
You should talk to her patients.
Hey, I'm sure he's just teasing you. Well, I'm not. Good, we really do have to go. Good night. Nice to see you again. Miss Love, there's a phone call. Thank you, Hildy, darling. I'd like to circulate. Would you please see who it is?
How is he?
Catlin is doing fine.
Donna, you are not a doctor. You don't know that.
Perry, I can handle this.
What if his wound gets infected, Donna? Somebody's got to see the arm.
No one is to enter that room. You will not tell anyone that it even exists. Is that clear?
I'm not going to tell anyone. Who am I going to tell, Donna?
That was Detective Ewing on the telephone. He and his partner are on their way up here. And he wants to question you, Perry.
And you weren't able to trace the call?
No, she wasn't on the line long enough.
She was on long enough to describe this guy to a T. We have to find him.
Well, we're not going to do it tonight.
What are you going to do?
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm going to go get dinner, and then I'm going home and go to bed.
I'm spending the night here.
Okay? Suit yourself. Kathleen, you want to grab a bite with me?
No, thanks. I ate at the party.
Party? She's been partying.
She's not on 24-hour call, darling.
I went to a do at the Love Estate with your publisher, as a matter of fact, Jamie Frame.
Wow. You certainly do get around, don't you? So how is he?
Fine. We talked about your book.
My book? What about my book?
Mostly about the terms of the serialization.
Sounds like a fun party.
You had no business doing that. You're my secretary.
I'm your assistant.
Look, you can call it what you want, but your job is not part of talking terms about my contracts. I employ an agent for that sort of thing.
Well, heck, you know, when you're dancing cheek to cheek,
Did you know that your agent only negotiated for cover art for the first installment?
No, I did not know that, and well, I mean, I just assumed that he...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Well, it's a lovely, lovely party. I'm so glad that you could come. It was
Good seeing you again.
See you.
It's been a long time.
Oh, too long. Thomasine is a lovely girl.
Yes, thank you.
Smiley. Very rich.
Perry, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
You don't seem fine.
Well, I'm fine, really.
I just wanted to give my compliments to the caterer.
Oh, well, then you should talk to Grant, because I just made the arrangements for tonight.
You arranged beautifully.
Thank you very much.
Looks like the party's winding down.
All good things must come to an end.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, trays are all packed up and ready to go back to Smiley's. Hildy said she'd finish up in the kitchen.
Oh, that's good. Listen, Quinn was just saying that the food was swell.
And I agree.
Just doing my job.
Listen, about the trays, you don't have to take all that stuff back to Smiley's tonight.
I might as well.
Hey, why don't we all go back to Smiley's? It's still early.
Hey, that's a good idea. No AM practice tomorrow, Dad.
Don't tell me you got let off the hook for a change.
Good behavior.
All right.
Are you gonna go? Well, why not? Beats the late show.
Hey, Perry, will you join us?
No, I should stay here.
Oh.
I gotta take care of things.
All right.
What happened to Sally anyway?
Well, she was tired, you know, so she went home.
Hey, Perry, see you in the morning, okay?
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
We're going on.
Have fun.
See you.
Hey, guys, we're going over to Smiley's. You want to come?
Oh, no, thanks. I think I'll hang around here.
No, I think that I will stay with my date.
Thanks, Marley, for a real fun party. Yeah, see you later. See ya. You still mad?
Mm-mm. Just figure when you were away all that time at school that you lost touch with our native customs.
How do you mean?
Well, like staying with your date when you've got one.
I guess I really didn't think it was a date.
Oh, well, that's flattering.
No, I mean,
No, please, go ahead. I would love to hear what you have to say.
Well, I guess I thought that we were just two people coming to a party, and you would dance with people, and I would dance with other people, and I didn't think you'd even miss me.
I missed you.
Good evening, officer.
Good evening.
How can we help you?
I'd like to speak with Perry, and then I'd like to see your wine cellar.
What is this?
An omelet. Eat it.
I'm not hungry.
No, I didn't ask if you were hungry, darling. I said eat it.
Felicia, it's got a lot of little green things in it.
It's chives and a lot of other good things. It's what makes it taste good. Oh, you can be such an irritating person.
I thought you were going home.
I was. But then I realized you weren't.
She might call back,
I
you
know,
know.
I know. So I wanted to make sure you'd eat. You're looking a little too skinny.
I'm all right.
You sleeping all right?
Yeah, some.
Cass, about Cecile.
Oh, she just kept saying, help me, you know, help me, help me.
I know. You know, it doesn't sound like Cecile.
Felicia, it was Cecile.
No, I'm not talking about her voice right now. I'm talking about Cecile herself. Come on. If she was standing next to Custer at the Little Bighorn, can you hear her saying, help me, Cass, help me? No.
This is no time for jokes. You never did understand her, Felicia.
Oh, come on. You can't really say that. I saw right through her, and so did you.
All right, so what are you getting at?
Well, I just wonder if you're really worried about her.
What?
No, I know you're worried, but I mean, I wonder if you're worried about, well, a romantic notion of her.
She's in trouble.
I know that, but so are you. Honey, we have to hold on to reality here. It's not much, but I'm afraid that's all we've got.
What are we talking about here? Me,
We're
Cecile?
talking about Cecile. I mean, if she were locked in a room with Attila the Hun, I would give them even odds, believe me.
Yeah.
Now, look, don't give me that tired thing you keep saying to Peter that I don't care, because I do care. You know I do. But I go home at night. I sleep, I eat. I actually take care of myself.
Hey, little green things taste all right.
Want me to make you another one?
No. One's my limit. Thanks.
Did I actually hear a thank you? Is somebody else in there?
Will you cut it out, Felicia?
And one other thing.
What?
I know how much strain you're under. I do, really. I can empathize with that, but if you don't stop acting the way you've been acting, I am going to knock your block off.
Okay.
Oof. Don't stay up too late.
All right.
And eat that.
All right. Ciao, baby.
Ciao.
Here's the blood sample.
All right, I'll take it right over to the hospital on my way home.
Thank you. That way the lab can get me the results by tomorrow morning.
They're really going to be able to tell what she was injected with from this?
Yeah, unless it's something very exotic, you know. Rachel, I'd like to thank you. You were an enormous help to me tonight.
Well, let's hope that Sally's going to be all right.
And about Catelyn.
I'm not going to tell anyone. It's nobody's business. I'll call you tomorrow and see how she is, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Why, Rachel, hello. How nice to see you.
Hello, Liz. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. And
Yeah,
you?
Liz, Rachel was just leaving.
Oh, good night, then.
Good night, Liz.
What's the matter? Why was Rachel here?
Oh, it's nothing.
Is Sally? What's the matter with Sally?
She's just tired. She fell asleep in the couch.
No, that's not the truth. Now, something is wrong. Please tell me.
Endless, please. No questions, please, not tonight.
All right, if you wish. But if you need me...
It's all right, sweetie. I'm here. Mommy's here.
So you heard 3 shots, then what?
Then I came down and I saw Sally with the gun.
And do you have any idea how she got this gun?
Well, she obviously brought it with her. She certainly didn't get it down here.
MJ, why don't you take Miss Love upstairs and question the staff, see if they saw anything?
Sure, Larry. If you'll speak to them and ask them to cooperate, it'd help.
My staff always cooperates, but I'm going to stay right here.
Donna, let's make this as easy as possible.
Carl, I'm very upset by this.
We will try to do this as quickly as possible, Miss Love. Come on.
Officer, I'd like to remain here while you question my son, if you don't mind.
It's not necessary. I can handle it myself.
Sure.
Perry, when you got to Sally, did she say anything?
She was in a state of shock.
Listen, was the door to the cellar open?
Yeah, it was.
So someone could have been down here with her?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, Perry, I'd like to stay down here and look around by myself, if that's all right.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. See you in a minute.
Hi there. I just thought I'd drop in and say goodnight.
Stay tuned for the conclusion of Another World.
If you fall, you're going to break your neck.
Would you cry?
No, I'd scream.
Now, Donna wouldn't like that, would she?
Be careful, all right?
I just wanted to come up and make sure you didn't get into trouble for going down to the stable tonight.
I hurt Hunt's feelings a little, but I think I managed to smooth things over.
Well, not too much, I hope. A few bruises on his feelings will do the old boy some good.
You're going to have bruises on your whole body if you don't watch out.
I don't think I can hang on any longer, so I'll say goodnight.
Good night. You're crazy.
Good night.
Good night.
Blood. So there was someone down here with her.
Why did you do it, Sally?
do that. Honey, it's all right. He'll understand. I'm sure he will.
Of Another World was brought to you by Ivory, the soap without a lot of extra ingredients. For a pure, natural kind of clean, lather up with Ivory.
Michael Landon will touch the hearts of all America in the 2-hour movie premiere of Highway to Heaven. Not everyone wants to believe he's an angel, and some people find out the hard way. Highway to Heaven, Wednesday. Then stay tuned for the season premiere of St. Elsewhere with a new batch of rookie residents. Guest star Michael Learned is a mother superior who must make a life or death decision. St. Elsewhere.
Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Another World.